All right, we've got our loadout set up for the next group of stuff. The hip and a leg. And then we'll pop the body together, and the last thing to do will be the wings and backpack. So I already went ahead and, got one leg out of the way. And then just to, got, a wing out of the way too. So, all right, so let's go ahead and get started on this, huh? All right. This build has actually been very quick, surprisingly quick. I figured it would take a bit longer. Looking at the first couple steps, even though there weren't a lot of pieces. Oh no. All right, where'd you go? Even though there weren't a lot of pieces, there were very confusing directions, but yeah, okay, well, that's one way to do it. We'll have to cut this out a little bit. Oh. Where'd you go? Oh, man. I have another PCBs I can use. Let's see. Is this it? Looks like it might work. Where the hell could it have gone? Okay. Starting over. All right. Going to build the hips, a leg, and then we'll attach it to the body. And all that'll be left after that is going to be the wings and backpack part. So, there we go. But yeah, it's been a fun build. Bit fiddly at points, if I was to say any, not so much negatives, but criticisms of the set, is that some of it has been a bit fiddly, or in the instructions, maybe they're clearer. Well, no, because there's not really any written parts, but the pictures aren't very I find the pictures aren't extremely intuitive at times, to be honest, and that's a bit of a downer. You want to that's what I want. You want to, of course, be able to build it, but you also don't want to have to there we go. Not so much fight, but struggle with some of these instructions. This might be an earlier set, maybe that's why. And so the instructions, are still being fleshed out a bit, but if I was to offer any big criticisms, that would be it. That the instructions need a little better fleshing out. The pictures need to be made to be a little clearer, I guess. All right, so there's that. Oh, dropped it. Okay, so it goes like that. Oh, that's the front one anyways. Okay, and then there we go. All right, so back skirt's on. Front skirt, very American. Not sure if I talked about this before, but there was a series called G Gundam that came out. I didn't really watch it. I kind of looked at some of the mechs at that time. One of my good friends, one of his younger brothers was watching the series, so I stopped and looked at some of the mechs. And at the time, I was, too cool for that stuff, Man, I can't be seen watching little kitty things. Well, it was basically a combination of Street Fighter and Gundam. So, yeah, very, very, very different. I kind of wish I had watched it. I've been I keep meaning to kind of find it online, but then I forget. And it could be a piece. I forget. Though I did build a little SD guy from that series, the Shining Finger or Shining Fist or something. Oh, all right, so now we're going to put the waist piece on one time. Just throw you out there. There we go. Okay. Getting somewhere here, huh? You can, you're better at it than me, somehow move this so you can see the pilot in there. Unfortunately, I can't seem to get my fingers on there well enough, but anyways, so we got that. So that is, oh, you know what? As usual, I got one pre-made leg ready to go because that's just kind of how I roll. So let's go ahead and throw that on there. Okay, and then we'll do the other leg after this, get it on there, and then I'll sticker it up off camera, and then we'll do the wings and the backpack. Probably sticker up the is this just on funny, or oh, he has a torso joint, I forgot. Yeah, so there we go so far. All right, now we're gonna do the last leg. I'll get it on there, then we'll stop. I'll sticker them up, and then I might just sit down and record the wings, just finish up this guy, and start getting ready to do my next project. So first, I got a foot. Now when I was doing the practice one, if you're building this, put the back end in first before you attach the front end. Otherwise, it's it's just no good. It's very difficult to put together. So we got that. We'll need this piece. And then we'll need this piece. And this piece. This. And where's the other side? This. Alright. Go so. I was watching some stuff on like horror movies and all that earlier. Talking to Kiddo about her classes, giving her advice about that stuff. And as always, you know, Dad's just being an interfering busybody, just like all parents at that point. Not like we didn't experience it before, and God help me if I haven't heard this from my own mom. All right, and then we need a piece that I did not cut out, apparently. All right, that's easy enough to fix, so let's go ahead and cut that out. We'll just do this on camera since it's just one piece. And then I'll clean it up and I'll marker it up real quick. I've been trying to be good about putting my cover on this knife when I'm not using it. Keep myself out of harm's way as much as possible. Okay. If my there we go. My ability to do so was better. I would love to play video games on here too. You know, all my favorite things. But yeah, so that's one foot. Boom, done. I'll take this and this piece. But yeah, I do not picture myself being able to play any video games on this channel at any time soon. I think if I did though, I'd probably start playing the games that I own, but I've never sat down to beat yet. I think that would be fun. Don't know if I would try to 100% them. That is a chore. Even when there we go. Even when I do enjoy the games, that's a chore to do on my own. So, all right, we're gonna flip this over and do it from this side here, just because it's easier. Because the thicker post is on that side. And but no, I'd like to, I own it and I've never really sat down to play it. So I'm really late to the party on this one. But I'd like to sit down and go through Dead Space. I own them. And I bought them a while back. I bought certain games to, you know, complete, play, all that kind of stuff. But I would buy them to do so with my wife. There's certain games that I would want to play while she was there too. In part just because I enjoyed sharing that kind of stuff with her. Like the Assassin's Creed 2. Am I putting this together back? Yes, I'm putting this together the wrong way anyways. Assassin's Creed 2. I actually 100% completed. I think I'm putting this together backwards. Bends that way, front, yeah. But yeah, I 100%ed Assassin's Creed 2. And I did it with, well, not playing with her, but, you know, well, she kind of watched. Sometimes it's fun to share stupid things like that with your partner. She had one game that she played, normally. That wasn't like a... She liked some of those Facebook games. She did play some of those. So I played some of those with her. Just trade off. You know, you either play my games with me and I play with you, or, you know, or you watch and I play, or, you know, just being fair about it. There we go. So she used to play Bayonetta on the PlayStation 3. I still own it. I think I've beaten the first level. I didn't want to ever play it while she was trying to play it and beat it, because I thought that would be a little unfair of me, I guess, to take over her game, you know? Why is this not working right? Okay, one sec. I think I put that rubber stopper in backwards, lower down here. One sec. Get it off you. I think this is actually supposed to go this way. Yeah, that's supposed to go that way. And then I actually forgot a piece too, so good thing I screwed up. Yeah, I didn't enjoy the thought of completing her game before she did. Bayonetta's fun, right? It's not a bad game, actually. I don't know what this would be used for, but yeah, I still own it. I've never sat around to beating it though. All right, so with this one, you need the fat end down, and that means that this goes this way. But yeah, so we would sit down and she watched me play that. Assassin's Creed 2. I did get her to play some games a little bit with me. Like we would, I got her to play, what's it called? Mario Sunshine a little bit when that game was out. But yeah, for the most part, she just didn't really play console video games. Yeah, if I am playing right now, the console game I am playing off and on has been Dragon Quest XI. There we go. That's been a fun game. If you like Dragon Quest games, I do recommend it. It is worth taking the time to play it. It needs to be up. See, I don't understand the point of that. Like, why? I don't know. Maybe it's a throwback to something else. Anyways, I'd like to play some of the other Dragon Quest games. I've played and beaten the NES classic, you know, #1. I have the NES number 3 actually on my Switch when it was on sale. I've never sat down to beat it though. Is this the front or back? I think this is the front. No, this is the front. And, you know, I've played a little bit of 8, where we used to live, the local library rented out video games. Not rented, but would let you borrow video games, and they had number 8. And I remember playing it. Or was it 7? It was the one where it had like a bunch of tiles that you had to put in. I actually got pretty far in it. And then there we go. I always saved on number 3 on stuff like that, hoping that somebody else borrowed the game before I got around to either reborrowing it, because you can only borrow them for, you know, of course, a set amount of time, that they wouldn't bother with number 3. And I remember one time someone had reserved the game, I got it back, and they had cleared out all 3 saves. And I got annoyed and never played it again. I hadn't put a ton of time in it. I wasn't grinding like I normally would in RPGs. You know, I was trying to beat the game. Anyways, so here we go. Gundam Wing is standing up. I'm going to get him stickered up, and then we'll put together the wings. All right, guys, we'll be back. Good morning. Thanks for watching the video. It is the first time I've skipped a day, but that's because of some craziness happening in some of the stuff I explained. I've kind of been following along with and participating in a little bit with the non sequitur stuff. This will date a little bit, but Kyle's last motion has just been filed, and it was a kick-ass motion. Spent the day geeking out over that and talking with a bunch of people in a Discord and having fun. So I forgot to do this on top of, you know, helping kiddo with school and trying to make sure that I feed her, because apparently kids need food to survive. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff if you'd like. If not, smile. Smiling is the cheapest and easiest way to have a good day. Bye.